Good morning, Mustangs. Today we are going to be getting ready for 10th grade, our 2023-2024 school year, and we're going to be talking about course selection. Some of our objectives, we're going to review four-year planning, we're going to review the high school graduation requirements, and we're also going to review the A through G college requirements. We're also going to be looking at how to make informed choices when selecting your 10th grade courses for the 2023-2024 school year. We're also going to be looking at next steps and upcoming opportunities for help. The first thing we're looking at is the Mountain House High graduation requirements. This chart is also available on the Mountain House High webpage. To graduate from Mountain House High School, you must earn a total of 230 credits. You can see the breakdown in the chart above. For social studies, you're required to complete 35 credits of social studies. That's one semester of global studies taken in freshman year, 1 year of world history taken in 10th grade year, 1 year of US history taken in 11th grade, and 1 year of Gov and Econ taken in 12th grade. You're required to take 4 years of English. You're required to take 20 credits or 2 years of math. We require 30 credits of science, 20 credits or 2 years of physical science, and 1 year or 10 credits of life science. Students are required to take 1 year of a world language or a visual arts course. You can do one or the other. For health, we require a semester of health taken in freshman year, and then we take 1 year of adulting in your senior year. Physical education, students are required to complete 20 credits or 2 years of physical education. Your first year will be taken in 9th grade, and then you can choose to take the other course of PE in 10th or 11th or 12th grade. We require students to earn 60 elective credits for graduation. Students will earn credit for a class if they've earned a D or above. Here are some more graduation requirements. Students are required to complete 10 hours of community service per year they are at Mountain House High School. So if you've been a student at Mountain House High School for 4 years, you would be required to complete 40 hours of community service. There's also a state algebra requirement. Students must pass 1 year of a math course with algebra content. At Mountain House High, that is Math 1B or Math 1 or above. Students are also required to attend all 4 years of high school. Meeting these high school graduation requirements prepares students to attend community college, trade schools, or enter the workforce. The A through G course sequence are the requirements if you are interested in applying to 4-year colleges during your senior year. If you complete these A through G requirements, you will be eligible to apply to UC or CSU campuses during your senior year of high school. They require 2 years of history, world history, and US history. They require 4 years of English. They require 3 years of math, and what they're specifically looking for is students to complete Math 3 or above. They also recommend students take 4 years of math. For science, they require 2 years of science. That's 1 year of a life science and 1 year of a physical science. However, they do recommend students take up to 3 years of science. For world language, they require 2 years of a world language, and that's the same world language. For example, taking Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 would meet this requirement. They do recommend students take up to 3 years of a world language. They require 1 year of a visual or performing arts course, and they also require 1 college prep elective. Students must earn a grade of C or better in order to meet these requirements. These charts here will show you the differences between Mountain House High graduation requirements and the A through G requirements. A couple of parts that differ the most are the math section. We require 2 years of math to graduate from high school. But if you're interested in applying to four-year colleges, you must complete 3 years of math, and they recommend 4. Remember, Math 3 would meet those A through G requirements. So by passing Math 3 with a C or better, you are meeting the requirement to apply for college in the math section. Other areas that differ, if you're interested in earning your high school diploma, you only need to take a world language or a visual or performing arts class. However, if you're interested in applying to colleges, you need both. You need 2 years of a world language and you need 1 year of a visual or performing arts course. This PowerPoint will be available on the Mountain House High website for students to come back and review this chart if you did not get enough time right now to look at it. Students who earn an F in a required course will need to do credit recovery in order to make up that course. Students who earn a D or an F in a required course or a required A through G course may be required to do credit recovery to be on track for four-year eligibility. If you ever have questions about this, please reach out to your counselor directly. There are a few options for credit recovery. The 2 most common options would be taking summer school during the summer in order to make up a course. Or there's an option to take a 7th course during the school year known as credit recovery. You may be able to take a community college class or do an alternative education program in order to make up the credit. However, an approval process is required and you must speak to your counselor if you're interested in this plan. The NCAA requirements are a set of requirements for athletes to complete if you're planning on competing at the college level. It's the student's responsibility to track the NCAA requirements throughout high school and choose appropriate courses and maintain the qualifying GPA. Students should register with the NCAA Eligibility Center and contact their counselor in 10th grade if they are interested in being NCAA eligible. Counselors are here to support students with NCAA eligibility. However, it is the student's responsibility to make sure that they are staying on track. A standard schedule is 6 classes and 1 flex or free period off. Why is 6 classes standard? If students pass 6 classes each year of high school, they will earn 240 credits. 230 credits are needed to graduate from Mountain House High School. A 6-period schedule allows plenty of opportunity to prepare for college while promoting a balance between academics and personal life. There is an optional 7-day class. Students have the option to register for 7 classes. Students with 7 classes will not have a flex period and should anticipate additional homework and demands on their time. Mountain House High School guarantees 6 classes to all students. You may request a 7th class, but a 7th class is not guaranteed. Honors and AP classes. Mountain House High counselors recommend a maximum of 2 honors or AP classes per year. So you may be ready to take an honors or AP class if you really enjoy the subject, if you have an A in similar subjects, if you have the time and motivation to commit to doing the work, and if you are resilient and respond well to new challenges. You may not be ready yet if you are not interested or do not like the subject, if your grades in similar subjects are not strong, or if you have extracurricular commitments that make it difficult to devote a significant amount of time and effort towards your course. Really take time to consider if you're prepared to take the AP or honors course, and please be careful not to overload your schedule. Mountain House High School offers professional pathways. A professional pathway allows you to earn recognition at the high school graduation if you complete one of the Mountain House High professional pathways. It also allows students the opportunity to become familiar with a potential future career they may be interested in. The pathways we offer are engineering, biomedical sciences, computer science and network engineering, arts, media and entertainment, culinary arts, and business. Pathways are usually made up of 3 to 4 courses. So there's no application needed to apply for a professional pathway. Students that are interested in taking courses in any of the pathway just need to follow the course sequences and select the appropriate course for that year. If you're no longer interested in a pathway that you started already, you can stop participating by not selecting the next course in the sequence for the following year. If you would like to start a professional pathway next year that you did not start this year, we have approved sequences for all pathways that students can start as late as 10th grade. What if I still don't have room in my schedule to start a pathway in 10th grade? That's okay. Pathways are totally optional. Or you can choose to take 1 to 2 classes starting in 11th or 12th grade, and that's fine, just to get an introduction to the pathway. There is pathway information available at the link below. And again, this presentation will be posted on the Mountain House High website for you to access. Online versus hybrid pathway. Students can choose to take their classes fully in person, or they can choose to take the hybrid pathway, which means they would have a combination of in-person and a couple online classes. In the hybrid pathway, students are taking the majority of their courses on campus. So you must select at least 5 face-to-face courses if you are going to be in the hybrid pathway. This allows students the opportunity to take 1 to 2 courses online. Expected time commitment is 1 hour per online course per day. If you decide to take an online course, it's really designed for students who are self-motivated, goal-oriented, and independent learners. There's no application or interview required if you're going to sign up for an online class. And students still may participate in sports and extracurricular activities at Mountain House High School. If you're going to be in the online pathway, students who are in the online pathway take the majority of their courses online. You must sign up for at least 4 courses online to be considered part of the online pathway. Students could then choose to take 0 to 3 courses in person if they want to on campus. Students in the online pathway should be self-motivated, goal-oriented, and independent learners. Expected time commitment is 1 hour per online class per day. Students may still participate in sports and extracurricular activities at Mountain House High School. If you want to be part of the online pathway, during your course selection, you'll sign up for 4 or more OC courses in your Aries account. This indicates to us that you would like to be in the online pathway. Students do not need to apply to be in the online pathway. Again, if you're interested in doing so, when you're picking your classes for next year, you would select at least 4 online courses, and then that indicates to the counseling team that you would like to be in the online pathway. Courses that have OC in the course number stand for online course. So that's your indicator that you are signing up for an online course. We build our schedule, our master schedule, around the student course request and do our best to give every student their first choice of classes. What that means, it's really important for you to select the classes that you actually want to be in to give us an accurate representation of what courses students want. Sometimes classes can get full, conflict with one another, or can get canceled if there's not enough signups. In this case, students may be placed into an alternate course or a flex period. The courses selected through the Aries portal are requests. They are not guaranteed. So while we do our best to place you in your first option, it's not always possible. Students will pick up their schedules at walkthrough registration in August, a few days before school starts. At this time, you will see the order of the classes and your teachers. When you're selecting your courses during the scheduling window in January and February, you will not know the order of your courses and you will not know the teachers of your courses. Please select your courses wisely. We will not have a schedule change window for the upcoming school year. All AP drops have a firm drop deadline of August 1st. So schedule changes can only be made during walkthrough registration on a case-by-case basis if space is still available and if it permits it. Again, we are not having a schedule change window at the start of next school year. So please be sure to choose the courses that you want accurately during this time. Once the course request window closes at 11:59 p.m. on February 2nd, you won't have another opportunity to make changes. So please do so during this time. Counselors will be visiting all English classes during the course selection window and helping students answer questions and log your course requests into your Aeries account. Please make sure you know how to log into your Aeries account prior to counselors visiting your classroom. We have a guide linked for you there, which shows you how to log into your Aeries account. It is our goal to get all students to make the selections themselves. So the next few slides are going to go over what options you have available to you. For 10th grade English, students have the option to choose English 10 or English 10 honors. If you're interested in taking English online, you can take OC English 10 or OC English 10 honors. For social studies, the in-person options would be World History AP, or Human Geography AP. If you're interested in taking your course online, you could take OC World History Honors, OC World History AP. For math, it depends on your current math level. If you're a 9th grader in Math 1, you could be taking Math 2 or Math 2 Honors. If you're a 9th grader in Math 2 or Math 2 Honors, you could move on to Math 3 or Math 3 Honors next year. If you're a 9th grader that's in Math 3 or Math 3 Honors, you have a couple of different options. If you're in Math 3, you could move on to Pre-Calculus or Pre-Calculus Online. If you're in Math 3 Honors, you have the option to move on to AB Calculus AP. Please look at the in-person and online options available. For 10th grade science, students should be moving on to their physical science this year. So most students would be taking a physical science, either physics in the universe, chemistry honors, or earth and space science. We also have a few online options available: OC Earth and Space Science, OC Physical Science, OC Physics in the Universe, OC Chemistry, and OC Chemistry Honors. Students should have completed 1 year of life science, biology, in their freshman year. 10th grade classes for PE. So you can choose to take PE in your 10th grade year, but it's not required. If you want to save it for 11th or 12th grade, you can do so. Our PE course options in person are Human Performance, Lifetime Fitness, Racket Sports, Team Sports, or Yoga. We also have an online option, OC Lifetime Fitness too. Tenth grade classes, electives, and a flex period. So a few considerations for electives: students may be interested in taking a world language, either starting or maybe completing their second level of a world language. If you are taking the second level of a world language, that's the course needed to be A through G eligible. Students may be interested in starting or continuing a professional pathway. Please refer to the professional pathway course sequence for the next level. Students might also be interested in starting their visual or performing arts. Maybe you want to take one of our art courses. Any elective that you sign up for must include an alternate. So in Aeries, you must select an alternate elective just in case your first option is not available. There are a few new classes for the 2023-2024 school year. In world language, we have AP Chinese that will be offered next year. For our visual or performing arts category, we have advanced orchestra AP Music Theory, and Jazz Band that's going to be available next year. For science, our Earth and Space Science class will now be available in person. And for CTE, Intermediate Business is going to replace Business Finance. Game Design, students will have the option to take this as part of the Computer Science pathway, or Applied Computer Science can replace Advanced Java. Here are the scheduling dates. In Aries, the scheduling window opens on January 12th and closes February 2nd. That gives you almost 3 weeks to choose your classes and enter them in Aries. There will be scheduling support labs in FlexTime Manager during this time. Students can sign up to come visit counselors and ask questions about scheduling or get help with putting it in Aries. There will also be a course selection and scheduling presentation for parents. It will be offered virtually during our Coffee with a Counselor series on January 25th at 9 a.m. There is going to be a Zoom link that will be emailed out to all parents in order to participate. It will also be recorded, so if they're unable to attend, they can review the presentation once it's posted on our website. Curriculum fair is going to be January 26th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the large gym. There are a few scheduling resources. We have the resources available on that link. And again, this is going to be posted on the website, so you'll be able to refer back. We also recommend students use their transcripts to help guide their choices. There is going to be a recorded transcript lesson for students to review. We also offer a 4-year planning worksheet. Students can look and plan out for the next 4 years. A course list is available for students to review the courses and enter them accurately into Aries. And we also have a course catalog located under the Academics tab of the Mountain House High website that gives you a better understanding and description of the classes. The transcript lesson is going to be available to students and parents. You're able to view the recording to learn more about reading your transcript. Thank you for watching this presentation. We're excited to see you all very soon in your classrooms to help with your scheduling, and please feel free to reach out to your counselor if you ever have any questions.